Thoughts on how the team played today?
I just talked to them. Good moments and bad moments. It was a testy match, pretty physical. Moments when we had really good, I would say pretty good possession, pretty good flow going forward, but then some pretty good big gaps in that are going to have to get tightened up a little bit.
Okay. And then you talked about the intensity of the game. Danny said that you guys said, you try to bring that every game, but it seemed like it was a little bit more intense than most exhibition games usually are.
Yeah, it didn't feel like an exhibition.
No, it didn't.
We're trying to win every time. I know they've had at least one, maybe more than one. This is the last time before we play. Our guys are playing to win, and there's two strong teams, two filled with athletic and determined players. Neither team are going to back down. So.
Okay. Then let's talk about the defense. The defense kind of looked a little shaky at times, just a few times. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, they did, but so did our attack and so did our midfield. There are a lot of shaky moments out there. I'm not gonna say that the defense was any worse than anything else.
Right. Anything specific you guys take away that you need to learn to improve on to go forward into the season?
Kind of thinking more on the attacking side. There were a couple of moments there when they got on us and they got the goals, and there were a couple of mistakes that led up to that. But I think that we can just do a better job of keeping the ball and getting into our flow. And when we do that, they don't have the ball, they can't score.
Okay. And then can you speak on Dan Looker and Joe Sullivan, how they played today?
Great.
And all the freshmen, really?
Yeah, two of them. Yeah, Jacob Roth played as well. Played a lot of minutes, did a good job at right back. They both scored, and that's what Dan, when I saw him play, he was really good in the air on corner kicks, and that was what he did when I saw him play. So that wasn't shocking at all. And then Sullivan is an electric player. He's got a lot of stuff, and that was a pretty special goal he scored. So I think they both doing well. They got a long way to go. They have a lot of gaps in their games as well, but I like where they are at this point.
All right, and then just speak on the crowd and how the intensity of the crowd influenced the intensity of the game as well.
Yeah, it's virtually impossible not to find another gear, dig down, and find another level when you got that kind of intensity or kind of crowd behind you. So our hopes is just that they come back Friday night. We've got our opener. So again, with that kind of crowd behind you, you have no option but to just do it.
All right, I'm good.
I'll ask you one. It kind of felt like maybe you had slightly, the better of the run of play or more possession before Cincinnati got those two goals kind of quickly, not so far apart there. I'm sure you weren't thrilled to give up those goals, but can you just talk about the team's reaction? I mean, you came back and got 3 second-half goals after falling behind.
Yeah, we talked about being tested and being able to step up to that test. That was a bit more than we kind of hoped, but it did answer some questions about how will we react in the situations. I don't think there was any panic. Certainly we're disappointed to have given those up because we also know how we can keep those from happening, and we can find some really exact spots where we need to be better. But you can't ask for a better reaction. We stayed to the game plan. We didn't rush it. We didn't panic. We just kept playing.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.